So Cam Newton was having a camp that he normally puts on, and it is a thing that he do all the time. They say Cam Newton is always out there in the community helping out, and that's great. So he decided to have this camp, and he had this young man named Jseth Owens. He started heckling Cam Newton. Now, a lot of people saw the initial video, but they didn't see the second part of the video. I want to go ahead and roll the video first, and let's talk about it.
You ass. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. He's a free agent. Where your daddy at? Let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Talk to your dad. You're a free agent. You ass. Talk to. Let me. Where's your dad? Where's your pop? You ass. Where's the dad?
Nah, ain't no disrespect. If you wanted some attention, I'm gonna give you some attention. The right way, bro. The right way. When do y'all play?
We play tomorrow.
What was y'all record today then?
1-2. No, 2-1.
What did you do? No, I wasn't able to see because y'all was too.
Cameras on me.
All right, bro. What did he do, man? Does he play?
He got speed.
He got speed.
No, he's letting him speed.
Oh.
You're going to see.
Huh?
You're going to see.
Nah, you ain't. Don't act shy, nah, bro. Don't act shy.
Right here.
I'm asking. I don't want to. I couldn't see today.
You gonna watch YouTube? Oh, you watch YouTube? I know you do. You cafeteria crops, man.
No, stop.
What you do?
No, I'm really trying to ask you. Like, I'm trying to see like what you.
We do that shit for real though.
I'm like,
We rep that 215.
205?
215.
215. Okay, cool. Bro. I'm just like, please don't be one-dimensional. Like you said something to me, then I go. I'm really trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to crack no jokes. I'm just really trying to ask a simple question, bro. It's your fault why everybody's looking, but I'm really just trying to ask a question. But you never said what you did. You said you're gonna see.
At the end of the day, right?
Nah, coach, it's no disrespect.
No,
I promise you it's no disrespect.
I get that. I get that. But I'm a grown man. Right? This is the coach. I'm not a fool.
Coach, we squashed it. We good. I was.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to break the monotony. Yeah. I was just trying to talk to him. He think I'm trying to put him to
Nah, bro, I'm focusing on this. I'll get my opinion.
Thank you, sir.
Right? Congratulations.
But y'all don't play no more today, though.
Are you good? I see y'all moving.
Y'all play us next?
No, our younger team do. Play the, not a younger team, but a younger guy.
The 18. Y'all 18 in there.
Huh, you 18. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
just
sir.
15.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, Viper, let's go. Over there.
Hey, come on. In the back of the end zone.
Viper,
To the back,
Focus up.
So for me, when Cam say, "Where your daddy at?" And that's the right response. You don't argue with no kid. And I see Cam is a lot more patient than me, because if I'm sitting up here holding a camp, for all these young men, and I don't like somebody coming in just being disrespectful and disruptive and thinking that's going to be tolerated. See, I'm old school. I'm like, oh, you got all that mouth? Get out. Go. Get off my field. Get out of here. Go home. Because obviously you don't respect, me. You're not respecting the camp. You're not respecting the other young men here at all, because now you're taking their time away for me going back and forth with you. And they came here for instruction in football. They didn't come here for that. You understand what I'm saying? And I even said that within a few years, I want to get involved in doing all kind of, maybe some sort of, coaching or something like that, because I just love football. I played football. That was a lot of things I've done for a long time was football. I just hate I didn't have the money to go to all the extra camps and all the stuff that I would needed to go to. Well, I could have really went to the next level. We didn't have the money like that. And unfortunately, like today, these kids, have a lot of advantages that we didn't have whatsoever. It was literally back then, you had to be, phenomenal, and today, even if a kid isn't phenomenal, they can go develop the skills to get that way. But this kid, and they say this kid is actually a good player, but, a lot of people got at this kid, and rightfully so. I think that he was real disrespectful to Cam Newton, and Cam Newton is an adult. He's not a child. But this kid put out a statement. He said, first and foremost, I want to express my deepest apologies to Cam Newton, my entire organization, my coaches, for my actions at the 7 versus 7 tournament this past weekend. He said, I did not intend for it to get as far as it did. First, I would like to start off by saying my parents never taught me to, I guess he meant to be disrespectful. He said, as a football player, I let my competitive side get the best of me, and it was a huge miscommunication. Nah, little brother, you were disrespectful, man. You were talking about he a free agent and all of that. What that had to do with you, man? So come on, man. I'm just saying, you know. He said it was in the midst of the moment. I realize now how a lot of you took it as disrespect. Bruh, it was disrespect, young brother. It was. He said, I never meant to humiliate, let anyone down. I'm very appreciative for the 7, versus 7, to allow me to be a part of the community, allowing me to be a part of the team that I'm currently on. He said, I realize this can dictate my future as a young man, having very big dreams and goals, but I will not allow this to stop me from getting where I need to be. So again, I apologize and hope I can be forgiven. Now, let me see how I am. I would let that let's say if he was talking to me, he'll apologize and I seen he was sincere. I would let it go. I'd be like, man, look, the water needs the bridge, but I would tell him, you need to understand you can't be disrespecting people out here, young bro, because you don't know who you're talking to. I say, yeah, I may be a free agent, but I know a lot of people in the league. I could burn you, and saying, look at your attitude, look at this video. They may not want to deal with you based off of what I'm saying. So you need to be careful who you're talking to. Like I said, I always say people need to read the 48 laws of power. They tell you about who you should be picking fights with and not. They say you only pick fights you can win. You never pick a fight you can't win. And you surely don't fight somebody that's in a much prominent position than you if you can't win that. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, he want to go possibly to the league. You don't go disrespect Cam Newton. I'm not saying you kiss his butt, but I'm saying you don't disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, soak up game from him. You know what I'm saying? He was in the league a lot more years than you. You ain't never even been there. You ain't been to college. So even if he is a free agent, he will never play again. He still is an NFL player. He's still going to get his NFL retirement check, all that. Cam going to be good. Like I said, the problem is that we have in our community sometimes, especially with these little young men that's not raised with their dads, especially they the main ones. They think they can talk any kind of way because they get to a certain age around 12 that they can run over their mamas at 12, 13, 14, because, they growing up into young men. So they, need a check and balance of a man. And this little dude here, you say his parents didn't teach him that, but, obviously, you didn't listen to him whatsoever. But like I said, I don't think Cam ride that too much. He was just saying that he wanted to, he kept reiterating on a line that I told him I want to talk to his daddy. Yeah, because that's the right way to be. You don't argue no child. Like I said, Cam better than me because I'd have put him out. Because like I said, if you can't act right, then you need to get out. It's just that simple. And then you just need to come back next year and maybe have a better attitude adjustment. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Cam Newton and this young man. Like I said, these young kids today, I wasn't raised like that, man. I was raised, you have to respect your elders. You understand what I'm saying? And even if that elder is wrong, you just leave it alone and just go on by your business, but you do not respect your elders. Don't disrespect them like that. That's just something that how I was raised. Even to this day, I don't disrespect people that's older than me. I really don't. If they say something I don't like or whatever, I walk off. Now, it depends on who they are, of course. I'm not going to let no old school racist tell me something. No, I'm going to have to check them. But just on a normal day, no, I still respect my elders.